Whether you're looking for an app to customize your Android device, an app that prevents you from ever having to enter your email address into a spam form again, or just a simple game to keep you entertained for hours, then stick around because this is the July edition of the top Android apps. So if you're anything like me when it comes to Instagram, which is a perfectionist, then Preview is an app you'll probably want to check out. It basically displays your entire Instagram grid and then allows you to test and check photos that you're considering as upcoming posts. So it's pretty much a visual planner to predict what your feed is gonna look like before you even post a photo. This is even better if you're someone who has a grid that requires several posts to work in conjunction with others. So if you're all about creating that beautiful Instagram grid, then this is an app to get. Nova Launcher has always been the one and only custom launcher that I use on any Android device I own, and things just got even better with the Nova Launcher Google Companion release. Up until now, Google has restricted the integration of the swipe left to access the Google Now page to only their Pixel or Nexus launchers, meaning you could only trigger this feature within Nova Launcher using gestures or shortcuts. Through some wizardry workaround methods, the team behind Nova Launcher have finally made this inbuilt feature a reality through the use of a third-party companion APK, which will enable this feature to all users of Nova Launcher Beta 5.2 or higher. If you're looking for the ultimate Nova Launcher experience, definitely download this app and become a beta user. You will not regret it. One of life's biggest mistakes was the invention of spam email, and with TempMail, we finally have a viable solution to this issue that plagues the world over. TempMail does this by providing you with a temporary, anonymous, and disposable email address that you can copy and paste into any form you so desire, and then view any associated emails with a single click of a button. This in turn means you can forget about spam or advertising entering into your real email account, keeping your mailbox clean and secure. The only real change I would love this app to integrate is to enable viewing the emails within the app itself rather than within a browser, but this really is a genius solution to an issue that nearly everyone encounters at some point in their lives. One of the coolest changes that came with the Google Pixel devices was that little updated home button animation. Sure, if you had a rooted device, you could implement this feature too, but let's face it, who has a rooted device these days anyway? Pixel Navbar is an app that I've been using for quite some time, and it recently just got upgraded to include that little animation as well. It's a dead simple app with one function, but I love how it looks and it acts pretty close to flawlessly. It will not work in some full screen applications such as Google Chrome, but aside from that, if you're looking to pixelify your non-Pixel device, this app is essential. So usually there are two ways of playing audio through your Android device, the inbuilt speakers or through a set of earphones. Well, now there's a third option through the use of Stealth Audio Player. This app enables users to actually listen to audio through the phone's earpiece. This is super helpful in a situation where you want to listen to an audio file of some sort, but perhaps you've forgotten earphones and you don't want to disturb those around you by playing it through the speakers. Now, you just hold up the phone to your ear and boom, you've got yourself a private audio player without needing a set of those earphones. You know how every night you plug your phone into charge and then wake up and see that a bunch of apps have been updated overnight? Don't you wish you could actually keep a track of what those updates were changing? Well, Changes is an app that does just that. It keeps a track record of the change logs from any update taken from the Play Store and puts it in a clean, easy to navigate application. You can also choose an option that ignores apps if you're not interested in the changes that they've made, as well as searching through the no doubt super long list of apps. But if you're someone who finds this sort of information interesting, then Changes is well worth a look into. So double negatives can push the brain to its limits enough as it is, but double and double negatives? Now that's just being ridiculous. Well, that's what Not is all about. It's an absolute brain busting game if ever I've seen one, and it will genuinely push your brain to the brink. All you have to do is follow the written instructions on the top of each platform to swipe your character in the correct direction. Sounds simple, right? Well, as the game progresses, so do the instructions and the double and triple negatives, which become outrageously hard to stay on top of. By the time you conquer one method of thinking, the game completely flips you on the next level, and so settling into a groove is not really an option when it comes to this game. So if you set up a custom wallpaper on your phone using a third-party app, but then later on down the road you try and figure out where that wallpaper came from or is now stored on your phone, this can sometimes lead to feeling like you're looking through a rat maze to figure it out. Well, Get Current Wallpaper is your first stop solution to this very issue. It's a dead simple app that enables you to extract whatever the current wallpaper is on your device and then lets you share that image with no loss of quality to wherever you desire. It really doesn't get much simpler than that. Lastly, many people will have heard of Phoenix, which is perhaps undoubtedly the most popular third-party Twitter client currently out there. Well, now they've released Phoenix 2, which is still in preview mode, so very much incomplete at this point, but it is free. Phoenix 2 provides for a much cleaner Twitter experience than what Twitter offers with their own application. Apart from the modern design and layout of the feed, it also gives you customizing options which theme the entire look of the app, as well as the ability to add multiple accounts, different gesture controls, and the option to customize the columns you see in the main layer. You will have to pay for the final stable version when it eventually gets released, but for those looking for a free version of Phoenix, then this app is a no-brainer. But that's it. All of the apps I've talked about will be included as links in the notes below. And if you want to see every other top apps video that I've ever made, then check out the playlist on screen right now. But that's it from me. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you later.